thanks very much for joining me today. There's no fly tying vise in front of me for a change. What I'm going to do is a review on the Patagonia men's SST Fishing Jacket. This is the new model and it's designed with anglers in mind. So without further ado, let's get in about the jacket and see what we've got. So as you can see, it comes with an attached hood, and the first thing that struck me when I took it out the packet was the weight. It's 465 grams, which probably means nothing to you, but it's like a cagoule. If I think back to my time at school when I used to get a cagoule that would pack away in your pocket, it feels so light, which I really like the idea of, because when you're fishing in the summer, what you don't want is to be encumbered by a heavy waterproof jacket. In the winter, of course, this is a shell. If I open up this here, you can see it's basically a waterproof shell. So you have got to layer up in the winter with this jacket. And I'll probably do a video later on down the line about layering up for winter grayling fishing. But this is the shell we're talking about today. So let's have a look at what we've got. First thing, before I uncurl it all, is these are really impressive. Now, for river fishing certainly, this is a feature I really look for. And when I show you the segment on while I'm wearing the jacket and using the jacket for fishing, I'll be able to explain this better. But this causes a seal around your wrists, so that if you have to put your hands into the river or you're returning a fish, the water won't run up your arm. There's quite a nice detailing here of the Patagonia logo. Quite subtle, but very nice. And if I open it up, what we have is a central zipper. This is a YKK zipper, AquaGuard, and I'm assured that this is completely waterproof. It's a similar sort of zip to what you see in waterproof waders that have the zip front. So, and I've used them in the past from Patagonia and they've been exceptional. So I've no reason to doubt that this will not allow any water into the system. Most wading jackets that I've used in the past have had a storm guard to protect the zip, which has always worked well for me. So I'm a bit apprehensive about not having the guard here, but having used the waders, it does reassure me that it is going to hold. The pockets are the same. They're a waterproof zip, and these are the hand warmer pockets. They're not fleece lined, which is unusual, but I dare say the idea is that if your hands are wet, there's no point in putting them in a fleece lined pocket, as they'll simply soak the fleece and it will soon be covered like a fridge. Also at the bottom here, we have little drainage holes. So if you're putting your hands in your pockets, and it's the same the other side, and they're wet, any surplus water will drain through these little holes here, which is a nice detail to the pockets. So I'll just zip these up again. Now, they have big bellow pockets, as you can see here, and if I undo them, what we've got on the inside is a little tippet guide here. And if I can just push this across, there's an interior pocket that you can put any valuables in. I dare say your mobile phone would fit in here. Let me check. No, mine wouldn't because it's far too big. It's a very small pocket. So I think this is a pocket for tippet. It would go in here and then you could bring it up and feed it round. Or any small tools that you might have would fit in there. Of course, there's room for a big fly box. A C&F box would fit comfortably within this pocket. On the other side, we have a similar setup here with the guide for tippet if you wish to have it on that side, or a tool tab. There's also two tabs here on either side which you can put a zinger on, or forceps, whatever tools you deem necessary for your fishing. So all in all, you don't even need a waistcoat. If you're just going for a short session, the jacket probably incorporates everything that you'll need. So on this one, there's an elasticated top for putting your dry fly patch, the powder to dry flies, and some gink, I suppose. And again, you would fit a large fly box in here, or if you're using the little foam boxes, you could fit 4 comfortably within both these pockets. Now, that's all fine and well if you're not wearing a waistcoat or a vest and you just want to go light. Perfect for that. Now, just another thing on the elbows here. Now I've obviously tried the jacket on. I wanted to make sure it fitted and stuff. But as you can see, there's been quite a lot of effort made to tailoring the jacket to fit around the arm. And once I'm wearing this and you see me using it, you'll notice that it bends with the elbow. It's very clever design. And I'll reassure you that I'm not talking out my arse here, because in a previous life I used to be a master tailor, believe it or not, and I also did a lot of years in the textile refitting world, so I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to the cut of garments. And this has been very well thought out, without a doubt. Some serious thoughts gone into it, and it's been by serious designers and serious anglers. So I like that feature. Will it be of any use to me on the river? Well, we'll soon see. And that's both sleeves. Now, I'm going to open it up. No, before I do that, let's have a look at the back. So on the back, what we have is a D-ring here, which can be used to hook your landing net on, if you so wish. And there's a large bellow pocket in the back for carrying your camera, extra fly boxes, maybe an extra layer to go underneath it. And it's protected again with the waterproof zip here. You notice a belt loop here, and the idea of this is that you can put a wading belt through here, which forms a seal in your upper half. So if you fall in the river, and I fall in the river quite a bit, funnily enough, it will help added safety. It will give you added safety because water won't flood into your layers. So that's the back of the jacket. So let's have a look inside. So the hood, sorry, missed a bit here. There's a little button here to adjust the hood. You press down on it with your finger and you can adjust your hood as you see fit. I'm just going to undo the zip. Now, as you can see inside, we've got the Patagonia label, a little tab as standard with jackets to hang it on a doorknob. I would always put my jackets on a coat hanger, especially if I've loaded them pockets up. I don't want to put any strain on this sort of thing. Yes, it's large. I know, I'm fat. What can I say? This little detailing, I love. So at the back, and you'll notice this on probably, I don't want to say less expensive jackets, but lesser jackets or less well thought out jackets, they've put a little felt neck brace in here, and it can be quite annoying, especially when you're active and you're moving, with the back of the jacket rubbing on your neck here. So this little detail's very clever, well thought out. There's an inside pocket here, which would definitely fit your mobile phone in. And it's still new, so I've not had anything in here, but you get your mobile phone in there for safety while you're on the water. And as you can see, these are all tape sealed. Every little bit where there's been a sewing machine put onto it has been tape sealed. And it looks to be a very good job actually. It's well done. I've seen jackets from other manufacturers, and certainly some of the army waterproofs that are issued, and the seams aren't quite dealt as well as these have been. Now if I just bring this bit up, there's a draw cord at the bottom if you wish to make the jacket even shorter than it is, and this is a really short jacket. I wouldn't see the need for it, but again, once I've tried it, I'll soon know. So the draw cord bit has a mesh to stop water gaining purchase inside the jacket, so any water that does get in there will just drain out. And of course you've got the little button here to just adjust the jacket. So that's what we've got. As I said, and as you can see, this is a shell, and to get the best use out of this in the winter, you're going to have to layer up by using a nano puff jacket or a fleece, and I would recommend multiple layers. And as I said, I'm going to do a video on layering up. It's quite important in the winter, because if you want to enjoy your sport, you want to be comfortable while you're doing it. So there we go, out the packet. This is what I think, and in the second half of the video I'm going to show you it in use. If you want to make them up, that's how to do it.